and Assad in power. How does...
I didn't say Assad, but we certainly have not gained anything with Gaddafi. And you look at what happened. I mean, look at Libya, look at Iraq. Iraq used to be no terrorists. He would kill the terrorists immediately. It was like, now it's the Harvard of terrorism. Iraq. If you look at Iraq from years ago, I'm not saying he was a nice guy, he was a horrible guy, but it was a lot better than it is right now. Right now, Iraq is a training ground for terrorists. Right now, Libya, nobody even knows Libya. Frankly, there is no Iraq and there is no Libya. It's all broken up. They have no control. Nobody knows what's going on.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Truman Way. I hope you are all well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm coming to react on a variety of videos that I came across. And the reason being is that last week, I saw a video that there was, or on the news, there was an attempted assassination on the Burkina Faso president or leader. And I was thinking of something that I saw some years back. So I thought, let me dig for them and share with my audience. So let's listen to this video first before we continue. Thank you so much.
The world would be better off with Saddam Hussein
100%.
and Gaddafi in power?
100%. Now, as far as Assad is concerned,
what about the human rights abuses?
Let's talk. Well, you don't think they're happening now? They're worse now than they ever were. People are getting their heads chopped off. They're being drowned. Right now, they're far worse than they were ever under Saddam Hussein or Gaddafi. I mean, look what happened. Libya is a catastrophe. You look at our ambassador as an example, okay? Libya is a disaster. Iraq is a disaster. Syria is a disaster. The whole Middle East. And it all blew up around Hillary Clinton and around Barack Obama. It all blew up. Now, one thing about Assad, not a good guy. I understand that. But we're backing and spending billions and billions of dollars on backing rebels that we have no idea who they are.
Thank you for listening to that video. What do you think about Trump? You know, a lot of people will say Trump is racist, Trump is bad, Trump is that. There is something that is going on that when a particular people, I mean the superpowers, when they don't like someone or a government, they'll paint that person any color they want, that other people will hate them. And that was what happened to Trump. Up to today, a lot of people believe he doesn't like blacks. Well, whether he likes blacks or not, that's not what I'm going to talk about. What he stands for is what I'm going to talk about. And that's why I'm showing you this video. You see what doesn't like the fact that they were going to Libya and they went to Iraq. He didn't like it, but they silenced him because who was he? He wasn't the president by then. And I always say that they always use one of our own. J.J. Rorris, may he so rest in peace, says something like, whatever is happening in Africa, how bad it is, it's not bad. Compare it to traitors. I will say that Gaddafi has shaken the hand of the devil. And I will explain it in this video, why he has shaken the hand of the devil. There was a president that came into power. I just do not like his spirit, and my spirit doesn't agree up to today. A lot of people say things about him. I'm not listening to that, but that's how I feel. There's something about him that I didn't like. I feel like there was an agenda why that person was elected or selected, as many of them are selected. But this person has achieved the aim of the Westerners to betray the whole Africa big time. Please listen to the next video. So I will continue. Hopefully you understand what I mean. Thank you so much for your time.
Unconfirmed.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died.
Did it have anything to do with your visit?
No, I'm sure it
Video,
did.
did you think that it was funny? It's funny when they achieve their goal. But it's not funny when it's their turn and then they pull out that card of human right. Human right does not exist when it comes to destroying Africans' life. That person, Gaddafi, it's him alone that they wanted, but they have destroyed the life of millions of people. And she sat there laughing, joking about it. We came, we saw, and we killed. It doesn't end there. They are doing that all the time. All the time, and they will continue to do if our leaders do not stand on their feet to be men that cares about their own people. It will continue. As sad as it is, it will continue that, like, please let's watch the next video before I continue or say something, and thank you so much.
And a lot of people think they're ISIS. I happen to think they're ISIS, but who knows? But we're spending billions of dollars to get Assad out with people that we have no idea who they are. I don't think that's smart. We have to rebuild our country. Our country's falling to pieces. We have 19 trillion in debt. We have infrastructure that's a disaster. Our roadways, our airports, our schools, everything. We have to start thinking about ourselves. We're pouring trillions of dollars into the Middle East, and we have nothing for it. We have
I
nothing.
was saying before, whether you like this man or not, every president must fight for their people, must fight for their country. And that's what Trump was doing, fighting for his people, fighting for his country. And they don't like it. They paint him with names and whatever. I'm not saying I love Trump or like him, but that's how it's supposed to be. You need to look after the people that elected you, or look after the people that you are leading, not looking outside because of the benefit that you get. So they went and took over and threw Gaddafi, through one of our own who has betrayed Africa big time. So many people love him. So many people, as I'm speaking now, have his picture on their t-shirt. Believe that, God has sent somebody to deliver Africa. They did not look or study how these things is going to happen. You need to, I always say that when they said look left, look right. When they said right, look left. Once they started doing something and the whole world is happy about, please look the other way, because there's something, excuse me, dangerous that is happening at the other side. And that was exactly what happened. Gaddafi, Bush, Senior Bush, President Bush, has tried to overthrow him several times. He couldn't assassinate him. The junior has tried, the junior has tried, couldn't. A lot of them have tried, couldn't. There was a paper that I saw before on one of the news that they've written the names of the countries that they want to overthrow the leaders. They've named it. So it's not like those countries has a choice. Any country, any president that will come after that need to continue the agenda that they have set aside to complete it. And this man, that Trump, is not one of them that fulfilled those things that they wanted to do. And that's why they hated him. They will do everything. I'm not doing America policies or politics, but whatever we do, they are in our pocket, they are in our business. So we have to put two and two together. UN in every part of Africa. Listen to what Gaddafi has to say himself. May his soul rest in peace, before they have taken him.
America is a dangerous nation where world peace is concerned, and do you feel any better about America since Obama has been elected president?
طبعا يعني اوباما حاجه استثنائيه في ذلك الشك، لكن امريكا هي امريكا. يعني اوباما يعني حده الاقصى 8 سنوات.
But do you think he should stay forever?
يا ريت.
Why do you think he is an exception?
يعني الطرح اللي يطرح فيه وبين نتيجه ثقافته، ويبدو لجنس انه هو يعني افريقي وانه اسود.
So you think his Kenyan descent is important?
طبعا كيف، هو جذوره حتى عربيه واسلاميه، بالتالي هو يعني عقليه مختلفه عن عقليه اليانكيين اللي قبل.
A lot of Yankees and a lot of Americans generally would be very upset to be reminded that he has Islamic roots.
ليش شوف هم عنصريين.
Could you work with the man?
طبعا
Do you think, could you imagine him coming to your country?
مش ضروري إذا جاء شيء جيد، لكن ليس مش ضروري يعني. أنا لا أطلب منه هذا، لكن لو حصل شيء جيد.
Could I ask you about
Oh,
democracy?
poor Gaddafi. He didn't know his love for Africa and Africa people shine on that interview. He thought his own has come on power and that things will change. He thought one of our color has come on power and things will change. Not the other way around, but he thought wrong. He thought wrong. This is what happened to him. They used one of our own to assassinate him. And now look at what in Libya. Look at what is happening in Iraq. Look at what is happening in Syria, that they've trained the soldiers or the civilians to overthrow the president. Look at what is going on there. They will create this thing. They'll create the fire. And then they stand by and they say, you see, look at them. They are destroying each other. Another video I want you to watch that, videos like this I don't like. But we have to constantly remind ourselves about what is going on. I will give credit to Africa Diaspora channel on this video. I look for it everywhere, but I found it there. Listen to what President Museveni, the Uganda president, said about what really happened before Gaddafi was, assassinated. That's the word. Let's listen to it together.
Board of the African Union gave that committee a mandate to look for a solution for the Libyan problem. Now, on one occasion, I didn't go that time. These excellencies, this one here, Jacob Zuma, and the others, I was not there, but my minister was among them. They entered a plane in Nouakchott in his place. They were going to Libya to mediate. And they were told by NATO to go back. Yes. Said, you go back. Yes, he's here. If I'm telling lies, I'm not the one who invited him, you're the one who invited him. African presidents on an African mission over African soil were ordered by NATO to go back. That NATO has not allowed them to land in Libya. Now, we call this in Swahili dharau, contempt. This is contempt. So now you can weigh yourselves now. Your presidents were ordered by NATO. 6 of them, not one. If it was only 7, maybe you could say. Six excellencies, African excellencies, were ordered, go back. Over Africa.
How do you feel? How do you feel, my people, listening to that video, watching? To me, it's very painful that our leaders who recently jumped on a plane and went to Russia, that was why some people were laughing at them. That was why some of the news channels, the big news channels, were laughing at our African leaders. What are you going to do there in Russia? Who do you think you are when you couldn't solve your own problem? They were marched out. They were ordered to return back to their bases, not to go and talk about peace in Africa country. Can you believe that? Did you believe that? So this is what happened. So you are traveling in your own Africa country to see your own Africa brother, and NATO order you to go back, and you went back. And you didn't think that by returning that plane, your brother is going to die. When are we going to stand together and become one Africa? How many times will they assassinate our leaders who stood on the ground for them before we wake up? How many times? I just don't know. And in Africa now, West Africa now, there is something going on. And I'm afraid these same people, the same leaders are watching closely, as I hope not, as they might be taking one of our own again, because France refused to go and he would do anything. You can see the anger in this man when he was saying that what would these people think about him when they keep quiet. So they have to show their superpower. But if it has happened to Gaddafi, for so many years they have attempted, it can happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone. That's how I feel. And that's what is going on, that any president that will stand up again. Look at the Cameroon president. I'll come back with that video. What is going on there? 90 years old, still controlling the country. I mean, he's not controlling, because when you get to that stage, dementia, absolutely. But the Western hand is on him. It's on him that they don't talk about him. They don't talk about democracy. No. Once you are with them, don't talk about democracy. Just do what you are doing. We support you 100%. What did Gaddafi do before they overthrew him? Just because he want Africa to unite, he want Africa to have one currency, he want Africa to be totally independent. I was shocked Italy was involved, because he has built them, if not more than 2 times, because I know 2 times he has built them. Gaddafi has built Italy before they joined the European Union with African money. So I was surprised. I was surprised that Italy was among the country that did what they did. I'm just bringing this video just because of what is going on now in Africa, the coup, the standoff that is going on. I promise my videos will not be long. This is long already, but I have to put these videos together just for us to get a picture of what is to come. Thank you so much. God bless you. My new subscribers, my name is Mamri. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please like and share if possible. I truly appreciate your time and your support. Thank you. Bye-bye.